Happy Canniversary to me. I heard that that's what they used to say in this Canada. So since I'm trying to be posh, let me join them. But anyway, I have spent 1 year in Canada now. So happy anniversary to me. And yeah, I want to tell you all about my 1 year journey in Canada just to see what I've been up to. And was this really a good decision? Let's roll. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. I'm a Nigerian immigrant and HR professional based in Toronto, Canada. If this is your first time here, Auntie, where have you been now? Please use the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so when I post a new video, you will be the first to know. And to my returning viewers, thank you. So I have been MIA for a couple of weeks, but you know, as they say, life happens, right? But hey, I'm back, I'm better. So I have spent 1 year in Canada. How has it been? First of all, I will give you a rundown of the things that I have done in the last year in terms of maybe, well, I'll call them achievements if we have to use that word, or what has really been happening with me. So first off, I relocated to Canada a year ago during the pandemic. At that point, of course, there was a lockdown, but it wasn't so intense. And then suddenly they moved it from that not so intense lockdown to this emergency stay-at-home order, and that was in place till like June of this year. So honestly, it was quite intense in terms of the lockdown. Secondly, I started an HR program at Sheridan College. I'm not done with the program yet, but when I finish, don't worry, I'm going to do a full video on that one and tell you all about my experience in that HR program. Then I have also, I landed a job 1 month after I relocated to Canada. That's the job I'm currently in. I will do another video about how I landed my own job, just my experience, so that, you know, anybody that wants to learn from what I did. Also, I started my YouTube channel in November 2020. That was the time I posted my first video. And guys, this is where I'm going to pause because I'm angry. Anyway, I'm joking. The point is, so I started in November 2020, but at this point, I was thinking that I would have hit 1K now, like 1.5, that kind of thing, but it's like I'm still on 700. Why? This is the part where I will say, please help my ministry. Let's more like be part of my success story. Let's put it that way. I know it's not good to compare, but you will see some people, the way they'll be growing, you'll not be asking yourself, who did you offend this life? Why am I not growing? Why is my subscription not growing as much as the others? Someone will say, Faith, you have such great content, but then, I don't know why you're subscribed. I don't know too. But anyway, guys, help me. If everybody on this channel brings in one new subscriber, at least we'll be hitting almost that 1K5 now. So please help me. In Obama's words, yes, we can. I was trying to use the accent, but it wasn't coming out. Anyway, so that's by the way. So yeah, that is a rundown of what has been happening to me in the last 1 year. So to the big question, did I make the right decision? Duh. People relocate to Canada for different reasons, and nobody's journey is the same, right? We all have our different stories. I think, for me, I've been one of the fortunate ones to settle down as quickly as I did, and I don't take it for granted. There's still a lot that I want to do, but obviously I'm still growing, and I know that I will get there. But I definitely cannot trade the last 1 year for anything in the world. It's been an amazing experience. There have been ups, there have been downs, as with everything in life. So let me start with the positives. The first thing I will mention is perspective. Now, Canada being a cosmopolitan country, and even where I live, which is Toronto, which is, yeah, anyway, let's not say it, but those that live in Toronto, we know we're the ones that rule. Anyway, so being in Toronto has definitely exposed me to a lot. It's been an amazing time. It's great to just speak to people of different cultures and actually see things from their own perspective. Sometimes when you're in that little bubble, you feel like the world revolves around you. But when you come out and you now start to interact with people from other cultures, other races, you start to actually think differently. And that's one thing that I know that Canada has given to me, by virtue of my interactions at work, in, religious organizations, and, socially and otherwise. So it's been a great experience in that regard. So yeah, perspective, definitely number one on the list. The next thing I will talk about is confidence boosting, right? For those that don't know, I'm actually a shy person. Just FYI, I'm just putting it out there. I'm actually shy, and if you leave me to myself, I'll probably not be that person that would initiate a conversation, right? But what Canada has done, and just by the interactions I've had, because there's a lot of small talk, right? By the way, if you haven't watched my video, How to Small Talk in Canada, I'm going to link it up here. That video is actually very good. Trust me, you need it if you're relocating to Canada or if you're living in Canada. Anyway, so you need to know how to small talk, right? So I've had to practice, I've had to push myself. Sometimes you really don't feel like talking, but you have to just and then, with school and at work, you have to talk in meetings, you have to, I've led a couple of projects here and there, in the different spheres, of my life. So it's like, there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of interacting with people. So with that, definitely my confidence is a notch higher, that's for sure. Number 3 on the list will be DIY. So DIY as in do it yourself, right? I would say that that's one thing that I've learned in Canada, and I think it's probably the same for everybody that lives here, right? Because when you're in Canada, you learn to do things yourself. I've learned to make my hair myself. I made this hair myself. I'm lying, no, it's a lie. I don't make this hair. I'm not that good. But, I can do a braid to save my life. I never used to know how to do any of those before. I can fix my nails. I can, like the basic stuff that normally you would have to go and pay. Because my brothers and sisters, when you think of the money that is involved in doing hair and fixing nails and pampering yourself, you will devise DIY ways of doing it. So anyway, that's one of the things I've learned. Even in terms of carpentry, I'm a carpenter now. Just bring bolts and nuts. I will put all the wood together and form a very beautiful, nice table for you. So, because everything in Canada, when you buy it from the stores, they come in bits and pieces with bolts and nuts. So you literally have to fit everything together. So I have definitely learned how to do some of those. It's not my husband that does everything. I used to do too. Anyway, and I think the next step for me will be how to cut hair, like how to cut guys' hair, right? Because you never can tell, because multiple streams of income. So if you go down the road and you see, Suave Cuts by Fate, or you see Gorimakpa Temple, something funky like that, please, if you have any other name suggestions, please drop them in the comment section. Help me, be part of my success now. I'm telling you. Don't mind me. That's one of the things that I always tell my husband, be part of my success now. Don't call me later. Anyway, so drop this in the comment section, and yes, let me know what suggestions that you have for me. Then, the last positive I will talk about, there are a whole lot more, but I'm just going to leave it here for now, is, an appreciation for hard work, right? Canada is a country that works. Any day, anytime. Like, it's a country that actually works. If you put in the work, you see the results. And I've seen that in different areas in my own life, and even in the, with the people that I have interacted with, they've had similar experiences. So how they say you have to know in some countries, or you have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody for you to. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen here. People have those, they do all those moves as well. But the point is, it is not a requirement, right? Like, you, without knowing anybody, can actually achieve your, you can climb the ladder, you can do the things that you want to do. Like, you can actually be in the same room with those people that know somebody that knows somebody. The point is just put in the work. And, like I said, I'll do a video on some of these things later. But yeah, that's definitely one plus that I've had, relocating to Canada. So, like I said, I will just leave it with those 4 points for now. Now, let's move to the other side. obviously not everything is rosy, as you would know with everything in life. And my 1 year experience as well has not been very rosy. The first thing I will mention, boredom. Boredom is like, it just creeps up on you. Like you don't know that you're bored, but you're doing activities, or you're working and doing all of that stuff, but you're bored. Like, because you miss that interaction. And Uncle COVID did not help matters. That COVID, if I can catch it with my bare hands. Anyway, COVID did not help matters because, I relocated during the pandemic. Coming to Canada alone is hard enough to make friends. Then how much more? When there's not a pandemic, nobody wants to talk to each other. Everybody is treating each other, treating the next person like a plague because you really don't know, right? So it's like nobody wants to interact. So it's been difficult making friends. It's been difficult, interacting. Religious organizations were closed. Like a lot of places were closed. Like things are just opening up now. And then it's like, okay, they're opening up, but there's still COVID. So there's still some limitations as it comes to, and when it comes to interacting, right? So that's one thing that I know that I've not really enjoyed in Canada. To be honest, I'm actually open to making friends. Please hit me up, friend for hire. I'm a fun person, don't worry. Like I will make you, I will make you happy if you're my friend. So please, I'm for rent, friend for rent. Hit me up and then let's see. Just put it in the comment section and then we'll talk more about it. So yeah, that's definitely something. Please, advice for those relocating. Relocate to a province where you have family and friends. I beg you. It's an issue. Relocate, don't go and you go to one place like that. It's only you that is there. It's not easy. And let's be honest, especially when you're single and all of that. Like mental health is a big deal. So please take it very seriously. Okay, that's what I'll say on that point. The next thing I definitely miss is I miss Nigerian parties. I miss Nigerian parties. Honestly, I'm not even like, I cannot even lie because, now if I go to Nigeria visiting, I will make sure I go when there's one better or one better, so I can, and I will not be shy again. Before, when I used to go for weddings, sometimes I'll just sit down, others will be dancing, I'll just be there sitting. If I go for any party again, hey God, they will beg me to leave that dance floor. I'm telling you, this life is too short now. Why are we doing like this? When you see the other side of things, you will appreciate some of the things that you used to have in your former life. So yeah, I definitely miss going out for parties because in Canada, even when they want to do parties, it's not now. So well, in Nigeria, it's like correct one, but like when I'm checking Instagram and I'm seeing my friends going on going to different parties, I'm like, hey God. As in, I just feeling very bad. But hey, definitely that's one thing that I miss for sure. When next I come, please take me out. Everybody, take me out. Then what else is like a downer? I'll say the weather, and this is probably the last point that I'll leave it at. I mean, I have one or two more, but let's just leave it at this. I'll say the weather, really. If you haven't watched my video, Winter Woes, I'm going to link it up here. That's a very interesting video. You should watch it. So yeah, there I talked about the winter and the skin reactions that I had to the winter. Now, at the time I recorded that video, I had not seen summer, right? Because it was, during spring. So, see, I don't even know my seasons. I have to think about it. You know how I remember, guys? I remember when the leaves are falling, then I know it's fall. Like, that's how anyway, that's by the way, side note. So, yeah, I had not seen summer, right? So, I had not experienced summer, so I didn't really know what it was. But the truth is, Canada is on the extremes. Like, it's either it's too hot or it's too cold. Like, it's just... the summers are extremely hot. Like now when I'm walking on the road and I see people wearing very short things and everything, like you can't really blame them because it gets really, really hot, and you need to dress comfortably if you really need to walk around in that hot sun. So yeah, it's definitely a downer for sure. But we've learned to live with it. Me, I'm even in Toronto and I'm complaining. What of my people in the Saskatchewan and Alberta? You guys, honestly, you are the real MVPs. I hail you. So, yeah, that is really it in summary of my 1 year anniversary. Maybe I'll do a vlog. Who knows? I should do a vlog and celebrate my 1 year in Canada now. This life is not that hard. So yeah, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do a vlog. But hey, this is where I'm going to pause on this video for today. I hope you found it interesting. It was just, on a lighter note. So, but watch out for my other videos that are coming very soon. I have recorded some guest who series, some guest who episodes that I'm going to be releasing very soon. So guys, like I said, I'm back, I'm better, right? And yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button, leave me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. You know I said it before, please subscribe. It's free now, subscribe. You don't pay money. Anyway, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.